Josh TULKIN. I am the Field Director of the Energy Action Coalition. My job for the last 8 months has been to work every day, every hour of every day, to get all of you here, and you look beautiful. Now, some of you may know me from my annoying emails reminding you that today is the last day to register, which I sent about every other day. But in all seriousness, you are not here because of the emails I sent. You're here because you brought yourselves here. And armed with little more than an email forward, a few posters, maybe a t-shirt if you were lucky, you brought the vision of power shift to your community, and you brought your community to Washington, D.C. You traveled across the country from as far away as Alaska and Hawaii and Puerto Rico, from across the world as far away as Brazil, China, and England. You came by bus and plane and train and car and biobus and bike, in groups of 5 and 10, and University of Vermont, 200. And you worked tirelessly to raise money for your friends so they could come too. Now, all of you worked hard, but there are a few groups that are exemplary. There are 20 groups up front here. 20 groups as part of the Filibusters Club, who brought more than 60 people in their groups. And I want to call them out and I want us to honor them, so hold the applause till the end. University of Vermont, Middlebury College, or just keep going. University of Marin College Park, Connecticut College, Oberlin College, Virginia Tech, Central Michigan, American University, St. Mary's College of Maryland, Green Mountain College, Michigan State, University of North Carolina, Wilmington, University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, Penn State University, and last but definitely not least, all the members of the Atlanta University Consortium +1, Spelman, Morehouse, Clark Atlanta, and Agnes Scott. You guys represent. To everybody else, don't get me wrong here. These folks didn't go above and beyond the call of duty. They did what is necessary for us to win. Today we're 12,000. In 2010, 2012, when we come back here again, let us all be filibusters so we can have 100,000 people filling up this whole city. Because that's what we need to win. If I can give one piece of advice, I tell us all to create totally crazy, unrealistic expectations and goals, and then surpass them. Because that's what we've done here. We have dreamed the impossible and we've made it happen. And we're going to do that again and again and again until we win. We must look to those who have set the highest bar. We must learn from them, and then we must beat them. And as we strive for greatness in our organizing, we will realize success in our campaigns. And we will accelerate this great power shift that we are bringing to this great country. 3 weeks ago, I took a walkthrough of this space with the rest of the central staff, and I was struck by how big it was and how empty it was. There were no workshops or panels or speakers. There wasn't even a stage or chairs or lights. It was just empty space. Like the convention center at first, Power Shift was nothing more than an idea. It started off with a vision. But it came alive as a spark for some of you, maybe 5, 10, then 50, then 500. And it grew every day. Now fast forward. Today, when I look out over this crowd, I want us to remember the work that it took to get us here. Let's not forget, it took a lot of work. The blood, sweat, and tears, all together we sent over 1 million emails, made 100,000 phone calls, tens of thousands of tabling hours. We all remember, it was a lot of work. This is the stuff of the movement, the nuts and the bolts, the phone calls, the emails, the tabling. It may not be glory. It's not always recognized, but as a field director, I love it. And you keep working, bit by bit, email by email, phone call by phone call, until the dream is realized. And that's how it's going to feel after we leave here, 8 months from now, bit by bit, not being recognized until suddenly we pass federal climate legislation in 2009, and we have arrived, and we have won, and we have created a power shift in 2009. Thank you all very much.